back to my channel. I am back with this week's Teen Mom recap. Before I get started with this week's video, I would love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week about the newest season of Teen Mom Family Reunion. I recap the episodes and make them a lot shorter, sweeter, and funnier. So if that's something you want to watch, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this first episode of the new season. So we are here in Cartagena, Colombia. We begin with Cheyenne and Jade announcing that they are the hosts of this retreat. I guess MTV is still pretending that their interns weren't the ones who set all this up. Also, it's kind of funny that they picked the only two that were not teen moms. Jade had her kid at like 20 or 21. Cheyenne had her at like 24. Jade is one of the first to arrive, and she says that her goal for this retreat is to be more submissive and let Sean be the leader of the house, because they are getting married very soon. Don't you have to have a job to be the leader of the house? Sorry, I know Sean's doing better. I'll stop. Can you speak Spanish, Sean? I could say, where's the bathroom? ¿Dónde está el baño? ¿Dónde está el gimnasium? Where's the gym? ¿Dónde está la trap casa? Okay, now I'll stop, I promise. Zach says that he knows how to say balls in Spanish. Cojones, ha ha ha. Might not have been a teen dad, but he fits right in. Anyway, MTV must have been saving up the ad revenue for this resort because it does actually look very nice. They have a private pool, it's very colorful, all the rooms are decorated with their names, they even have pictures of their kids in the room. It's very cute. So of course everyone decides to soak in the culture of Colombia, right? No, they all immediately get wasted on tequila. Everyone is screaming, they're dancing, they're jumping in the pool with their clothes on. Jade goes up to the bar and asks if she could have un porquito shot. Bitch, it's poquito. Cheyenne announces that this reunion will not be ratchet this time, however. She says, we will not fight. We have grown. We have matured. And mostly because we have sent home Ashley. Oh wait, she hasn't arrived yet, but that does happen. Macy and Taylor arrive. They say that their issue that they need to work on in the retreat is communication. Taylor says, I may seem easygoing, but it's only because I bury my emotions, and then it's like a volcano erupting. Kate and Tyler also arrive and introduce their storyline. Caitlin says, we did so much therapy, we don't have issues anymore. We just want to be swimming on the beach and fucking. And then Tyler says, S-E-X, guys, and literally looks shocked. Yeah, I wouldn't say that you guys don't have issues. Arrested Development has got to be one of them for sure. Like, hey guys, we have sex. We have sex. Everyone needs to know that, even though we have 3 kids and have been fucking since George Bush was the president. While everyone's sitting around chatting, Jade reveals another one of her issues. Our wedding went $45,000 over budget. So I put my first house on the market. And if it sells, then we're good. Selling your house to pay for the wedding. Dr. B, you can come any minute now. Next, Taylor and Cory introduce themselves. Cory says, we are the Whartons. Record scratch. Taylor says, no, we're not. Our kids are. So basically their storyline is that Cory has had 2 children with this woman, owns a house with her. They've been together for at least 5 or 6 years, and he still has not proposed. Embarrassing. They go to a gift shop, and Cory grabs some cheap ring, and he gets down on one knee, but Taylor is not amused. He says, that's how you get better at something, babe, is to practice. That's why I smashed all those thotties from the club. To practice and be better in bed for you. We've been together 6 years, 2 kids, and still no proposal. I'm waiting. But unfortunately for Taylor, Cory is already married to himself. And also the sauce. That's right, they haven't even arrived to the function yet, and Cory is litty in the car, screaming, yes, sir, and wearing this ridiculous bull hat. Taylor says, I feel uneasy when Cory drinks a lot. He can't stop himself. When Cory arrives to the function, his alcoholic ass even scares alcoholic Macy. Macy says he has too much energy and he's over the top. But to be fair, everyone has more energy than Macy, so. Cheyenne says, you are not the host, Cory. You're not in charge. Calm down. Cory and Taylor give gifts to everybody to basically shut them up. As Sean gets his drink on too, Jade feels the need to justify it. Sean went to rehab for drugs, okay? Alcohol was never his problem. He can have a cocktail, no issue. Also, that's his journey, not mine. Okay, girl. So everyone's in the pool and the topic comes up of Tyler's OnlyFans. How'd you get into it? He says, Caitlin, she's my wife-ager. And Kate says, I run it. I'm the one who messages people back. Caitlin, Business tip, you're not supposed to tell people that you're the one responding. I guarantee the dudes that are jacking off to Tyler are not picturing you. Cory is now completely lost in the sauce. He's stammering on about kicking the cameras out of the room, and Taylor's like, cut it out. You drank too much tequila. When Cory and Taylor get out of their room, he says, this party's gonna suck. Babe, how much are you in love with me? You're fucking with me. Babe, I love you very much, but chill right now. Why? You're on one. Cory and I met on X on the beach when we were young and immature and had a lot less lip filler. I matured since then, but he didn't. I'm not drunk, babe. I want to talk about love. You're drunk. You know what? If you think this is as fucked up as I'm gonna get, you're wrong. We shooting a TV show. Welcome to the industry. She slams the door to the bathroom and locks herself in it, and she starts crying. She says, I'm this close to leaving. A few hours later, probably after a talk with Larry, the producer, Cory admits, you know what, I do have an anger problem. I just need my space. And I gave Taylor her space for the day too. Cheyenne goes and joins Taylor in the bathroom to comfort her. Taylor says that he just doesn't think he's doing anything wrong. Just come out and interact, Cheyenne tells her. The longer you stay in here, the worse it will get. Plus, Cory probably had some alcohol shits in there, so don't want to chill in there. Outside, the boys are discussing Cory and whether he's drunk and his relationship with Taylor. Meanwhile, the girls are talking about... Cheyenne says, I came in Jade's room and she was like, I'm shaving my pubes and there's all this hair in the sink. Cory eventually comes out and greets Taylor with wine and flowers, which Caitlin points out were already sitting in the hotel room from the staff. It's okay to not be okay, babe. Taylor cries in Cory's arms and she says, I don't want to have deep conversations with you when you're drinking. I have anxiety. He apologizes and she accepts it. But then he just keeps going on his drunken ramblings. When we hug and kiss, Taylor, I can feel that it's not there. It's not that it's not there, Cory. I have 3 children always on me and no time to myself. I guess she's counting Ryder. I want to see that spark again from when we met 8 years ago. And then MTV calls his ass out. They have a little card there. It was 6 years. And Taylor too. She's like, it wasn't 8 years, it was 6. I think she starts to realize how much of an alcoholic loser that her man is starting to look like. And plus he's like hamming it up like crazy at the ripe age of 33 on this fine show. Like, she's like, okay, I don't need to embarrass him more than he already is. So she tries to defend him. You know what's great about Cory is he always apologizes. He doesn't mean what he says when he's drunk. And by the way, they better address the cheating between Cory and Taylor on this show. You know, the girls that Cory legally threatened when they tried to expose him. I know it was a while ago, but I don't care. I want the tea. Later on, Cheyenne reveals that she hired some Colombian dancers to come to the resort and put on a show. So they're dancing, they're playing music, and of course, attention, hoary Cory grabs a drum, starts banging around like he's part of the performance. Everyone's dancing and having a good time. All of a sudden, Cheyenne says, we have one more surprise, guys. And Cory says, Farrah, come on out. Or Ashley. And that's where the episode ends. So that is all for this episode of Teen Mom Family Reunion, Couples Therapy, whatever it's called. What do you guys think so far? I think it's kind of interesting that they're portraying Cory as an alcoholic because I totally see it. He displays total addict behaviors to me. And who do we think the mystery guest is? Do we know why Ashley's not going to show up, or is she going to show up for a little bit? Let me know what you think down below. Leave a comment and make sure to subscribe for more Teen Mom recaps every week.